For problem number 4, what amount must be remitted if invoices dated July 25 for 9,290 pesos, August 10 for 7,630 pesos, and August 29 for 8,460 pesos with terms 320 and 40 are paid together on August 30. So, ibig sabihin, for this problem, you have to get the amount payable using this one. Ito din. Tapos, August 29, tsaka 8,460. Then, you add those three. Then, that will be the payment that has to be made for August, on August 30. So, again, yung July 25 natin ay invoice date. Yung August 10 din ay invoice date. Yung August 29 din natin ay invoice date. Kasi ayan na sinabi, what amount must be if invoices dated. Next, 9,000 for 9,290. Ito yung net price for July 25. Net price ulit for August 10. And then net price ulit for August 29. Bakit yan yung bakit siya naging net price? Kasi, ang sabi, if invoices dated July 25 for 9,290, meaning to say, this 9,290, 7,630, and 8,460 is the amount written in your receipt or your in the invoice. So, ibig sabihin, sila ay net price. And then, obviously, this is our terms. So, for the given, medyo madami tayong given. Kasi we have 3 scenarios for problem number 4, which is yung invoice natin, yung first invoice natin is dated July 25, July 25. This is our ID na lang. ID sub 1 or yung first invoice date natin. Tapos, ang amount sa invoice na dated July 25 is 9,290. Kanina, in-explain ko na paano siya naging net price kasi ito yung amount na nakasulat sa invoice. So, net price sub 1. Lagyan lang natin ng sub 1 so that you will know ano yung magkakapartner na values. Next, we have August 10 as the invoice date sub 2 or yung pangalawang receipt. Then, we have the amount as 7,630, the net price sub 2. Kasi ito yung net price for August 10 or yung price na nakalagay sa invoice ng August 10. And then, next, we have August 29. Yung date for our third invoice. So, that is invoice date sub 3. And then, we have the amount as 8,460. Net price for the invoice sub 3. And then, last na given natin is yung terms na 3, 20, and 40. Terms. So, nasulat na natin lahat ng given na values. So, for the terms, ulit, ganun lang din. This is the number of days. This is the discount rate. So, let's now identify what is being asked in the problem. So, ang sabi kanina, what amount must be remitted for the blah, 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 blah are paid together on August 30. So, ibig sabihin, we're looking for the amount payable pa din naman, pero we're looking for the total amount payable given this 3 scenarios or given these 3 invoices. Okay po? So, let's now have the solution for the first scenario. So, for our first scenario, amount payable sub 1 is equal to the net price, which is in our scenario 1, the net price is 9,290 multiplied by the quantity of 1 minus the discount rate. So, for us to find the discount rate, all we have to do is identify our invoice date. Ano yung invoice date natin for our first scenario? That is July 25. And this will be paid on August 30. So, we have to get the days that passed from July 25 to August 30 so that we can identify if it will fall on the term 320 or N40. Para makuha din natin yung discount rate na gagamitin natin for the first scenario. So, all you have to do is count the number of days from July 25 to August 30. You can use your calendars in your cell phones and count the number of days, or pwede nating lagyan ng technique, which is we start with counting the number of days from July 25 up to, kung hindi aware kung may 31 ba yung July or wala, or hindi kabisado, you can use the knuckle months, wherein yung mga months na mapapatapat sa knuckles has a 31, tapos yung mga months between knuckles ay 30 lang. So, for July, we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Nandito siya sa knuckles. Meaning to say, yung July natin ay may 31. So, from July 25 to 31, let's count how many days. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So, we have 6 days. From 25 to 31. Ulitin ko, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So, we have 6 days. Then, we are aware that from August 1 up to August 31, or August 30, sorry, kasi August 30 natin siya babayaran, we have 30 days. So, adding this two, we will come up with 36 days. Ibig sabihin ng 36 days, 36 days yung lilipas from July 25 to August 30. Then, going back to the terms of discount that is applicable for this problem, yung 36 days natin ay lumampas na nung 20-day period. So, meaning, dito na tayo mag-fall sa term na N40 kasi 36 days is within this 40-day period. Then, yung 40 natin, ang kapartner niya na is N, meaning to say, wala nang discount na ibibigay for this kind of scenario. So, dahil wala nang discount rate, we refer to it as 0 or it signifies 0. So, simplifying the equation 9,290 multiplied by the quantity of 1 minus 0. 1 minus 0 is 1 multiplied by 9,290. The answer is 9,290. So, the amount payable for scenario number 1 is 9,290. So, ulitin ko ulit. Yung una, alamin daw muna natin yung invoice date for this scenario, which is July 25. Then, babayaran siya sa August 30. So, ngayon, hindi pa natin alam yung discount rate. So, for us to know what discount rate are we going to use, is it 0 ba or 3%? So, we have to count the number of days that will pass from July 25 to August 30. Kung nahihirapan yung sa ginawa kong technique, pwedeng ang gawin nyo, sige, magbilang kayo isa-isa ng days gamit yung calendar sa inyong cellphone. So, or pwede din namang itong technique ko na we start the counting from July 25 to 31, 6 days yung lilipas. Then from August 1 to August 30, we have 30 days. Adding this to 36 days yung lilipas from 25 to August 30. Then, you go back to the terms of discount. Saan magpo-fall si 36 days? Dito na sa term na N40. And since ang kapartner ng 40 natin is N, automatic na discount rate is equivalent to 0. That's why we put 0 as the discount rate. Simplifying this equation, we will come up with 9,290. And that's it for scenario number 1. So, allow me to write the amount payable for scenario number 2 below this one. So, amount payable sub 2. So, the amount payable for scenario number 2 is computed by net price multiplied by the quantity of 1 minus DR. Wherein, for the second invoice, the net price is 7,630 multiplied by the quantity of 1 minus DR. We still don't know kung anong DR ba, 3% or yung 0%. So, same process. We identify the invoice date for the second scenario. And the invoice date is August 10. And then, babayaran siya on August 30. So, we have to count how many days from August 10 up to August 30. So, sige, pwede nyo naman siyang i-count by hand. So, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So, dahil magaling ako, nabilang ko yon 20 days ang lilipas from August 10 to August 30. So, dahil 20 days yung lilipas, let's look at the terms. So, given the terms 3, 20, and 40, we can say na we can use this or he can avail the 3% discount. Kasi, 20 days is within the 20-day period. Kahit na sabihin yung 20 days siya, ma'am, pasok pa din siya sa banga. Kasi yung ika-20th day is still, mabibigyan ka pa ng 3% na discount. So, for the discount rate of the amount payable for the second scenario, we will use 3%. Then, since we cannot solve using this percent symbol, we have to change this to decimal. Changing this to decimal, we move 2 decimal places to the left. So, we will have 0.03 as the discount rate. Uulitin ko po ulit. Paano nakuha, ma'am, yung 3%? Ang gagawin is you identify the invoice date for the second scenario, and that is August 10. And then, babayaran siya ng August 30. So, pagkabayad niya ng August 30, ilang days ang lilipas from August 10 to August 30. So, bilangin nyo lang, we will come up with 20 days. Then, yung 20 days you check, saan ba papasok dun sa given na terms of discount? 320 and 40. Obviously, dito sa 320 na terms. Kahit ika-20th day yon. So, that's why nakapag-come up tayo with the discount period na 3%. That's why, ang gamit dito is 0.03. So, solving this equation, allow me to erase this one. We can directly solve this in your calculator, or you can use the step-by-step solution. But, given this kind of board that I have, allow me to use the direct solution for the second scenario. So, directly solving 7,630 multiplied by the quantity of 1 minus 0.03 will still come up with, we will come up with 7,401.1. So, next, we proceed with amount payable sub 3 with a net price equivalent to 8,460. Multiplied by 1 minus D sub R. So, let's now look for the D sub R that we have to use for this third scenario. Is it 3% or 0%? So, we can identify it by going back to the invoice date, which is August 29. And we will pay this on August 30. So, obviously, there is a 1-day difference between August 29 and August 30. Then, we can say na pasok siya dito sa terms na 320. Kasi nga, there is just a 1-day difference between this one and it is within the 20-day period. So, we can avail the 3% discount. So, we will use 3% as D sub R or 0.03. So, computing this directly in your calculator, 8,460 multiplied by 1 minus 0.03, the answer is 8,206.2. So, now that we are able to get the amount payable for the first, the second, and the third scenario, we can now get the total amount payable by adding 9,290, 7,401.1, and 8,206.2. So, the total amount payable is equal to 9,290 plus, I hope you can see this, 7,401.1 plus 8,206.2. Final answer is, inputting this in your calculator, 9,290 plus 7,401.1 plus 8,206.2. The answer is 97.3. So, this is our final answer. Again, adding the 3 amount payable, the answer is 24,000. I will write it here. 24,897.3. So that you can clearly see. So, that's it for problem number 4.